morning. My name is Amir. I'm Vice President of Business Development at BigML. And with me today is Fabien, from Marketing Manager at Preseries. BigML is a machine learning platform that enables you to solve prediction problems on the same level with Google or Amazon. Google, Amazon, Facebook, Uber, all of them are using machine learning platforms across their organization. While in the same time, insurance industry is still in a pre-industrial age of machine learning. We are here to change that. BigML has initiated a new point-and-click revolution that will bring machine learning to the masses. Now you don't have to be a programmer, you don't have to code anymore to do machine learning. But the revolution goes further than that. BigML is an API-first enterprise solution that enables your developers to interact programmatically with the predictive models, to put them easily in production and automate entire machine learning workflows end to end. As Connie mentioned, last year in Barcelona, we demoed how to turn raw data of Airbnb into predictive insights within less than 5 minutes. Today, we will show you that fully automated predictive applications aren't a vision, they are reality. Fabien will present you Preseries. Preseries is a predictive application which is running on top of BigML. Fabien, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Amir. So what is the idea behind Preseries? So basically, we want to predict the future of startups. We want to use machine learning to reduce the risk linked to early-stage investing by removing human bias. So Preseries is built on top of the BigML's machine learning platform, and we provide the tool to automate the discovery, the monitoring, and the evaluation of early-stage companies. To do that, we designed a 3-step process where we learn from the key events in the life of more than 300,000 startups. The goal here is to understand the patterns that makes a company succeed or fail. To do that, we use data from various sources, data about business models, funding, patents, employee, and attraction from news and social media channels. All over, it represents more than 400 features that we analyze, and we track the evolution of those features over time. So, to illustrate, let's have a look at a hot topic in the insurance industry today, namely self-driving cars. And let's have a look how Preseries can help you evaluate the startups in this field. So, the first thing that you want to do is to have a bird's eye view of the self-driving field. So, for example, if you want to invest in such a startup, one of the indicators you want to look at is how long will it take for those companies to achieve a successful exit, meaning an acquisition or an IPO. So to do that, we are going to use the Preseries comparison tool, and to map the time it takes for those companies to achieve the successful exit based on their score. In Preseries, a score represents the likelihood of this company to achieve the exit status, meaning that a high score might represent a unique technology, consequent funding, or a high-quality team. So what we can see here is that a bunch of the startups are grouped in the left-hand side of the scatter plots. And the way you can read it is that it will take, for most of them, between 5 to 8 years to achieve the exit status. So depending on your investment strategy, they might be good investments to think of today. Of course, we provide more traditional search tools, such as the Preseries top companies, where you can rank the startups based on their score. So once you spot a company you like, you can, of course, click on it, and you'll be redirected to its company profile for more in-depth insights. Here, we took as an example a company called DeepScale. They were founded in September 2015 in Silicon Valley, and they are building a technology for self-driving cars called perceptual systems. Similar to all company profiles, we generate scores to represent the likelihood of future scenarios for this company. Here, we can read that deep scale has a 70% likelihood of achieving success, which is an exit, and this within the next 5 years. We predict that it has a 1% of achieving IPO, 2%, if I'm reading right, to be acquired, no, 7% be acquired, 2% being acquired, 86% to remain active, 3% become a zombie company, and 1% becoming defunct. You can, of course, track the evolution of those indicators over time at the bottom of the page. So now, let's have a look at the other side of the table, namely investors. For that, we designed what we call the Preseries Top Investors section, where you can find and rank investors based on their ability to bring their portfolio companies to a successful exit, and thus, look at the impact they have in their own industry, here the self-driving industry. So let's take two of them. We took Spark Capital and How to Take Ventures, and we want to look at their ability to bring their own portfolio companies to IPO. So dots represent the companies and the colors, the different investors. And what we see is that Spark Capital benefits from having a large number of deals to increase the likelihood of having at least some of their companies to achieve the IPO status. So in a nutshell, portfolio size matters. Now, for the data scientists in the room, just let you know that we have what we call the Preseries analyst platform, which is a custom version of BigMLs. We provide all the tools, algorithms, and APIs of BigML, but we supercharged it with the Preseries complete data sets. So you can create and get your own predictions about early-stage startups using algorithms such as decision trees, logistic regressions, modeling, and so on. As an example, we are going to show you how to use an algorithm called a decision tree to predict the success of a startup. So the way you read it is from top to bottom. And each node represents a question about one of the aspects of the startup, namely about the founders, the patents, the employees, and so on. And depending on the answer, another question follows. And it goes like this until the bottom of the tree, and you have a summary of the questions on the right-hand side. And once we reach the bottom of the tree, we are able to make a prediction about a startup that will follow this given path. So here it would be very likely to be acquired with a 72.57% likelihood. Now, to summarize, let's say that Preseries is your all-in-one assistant for everything related to early-stage investing. We are built on top of BigML, and this allows us to automate the entire predicting process. So if you're interested in Preseries, and if you have a startup and want to check out the score, we are having a 1-month free trial for everyone here. So simply go to preseries.com and sign up, and you're going to have your 1-month free trial for the professional plan. And if you have any questions about BigML or Preseries, me and Amir will stick around, so please come see us at the booth, and we'd love to chat with you. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.